The event today is about developing an innovation system history for electric cooking in Kenya, trying to understand what's happened in the past, what's been tried, what has worked, what has not, and what is going on at the moment that could lead to potentially transformative change.
So we have taken a participatory approach. Instead of kind of relying on desk research and interviews exclusively, we chose to bring together the main actors in this domain and brainstorm with them about the nature or the character of the innovation system.
It was not only the first time the participants had participated in something like this, the first time we've ever run something like this.
We began with the mapping exercise, so to identify the innovation system, actors, and the interactions between those actors, to identify the technologies that we could consider to be modern energy technologies, those that rely on electricity, and then to identify the nature of interactions between the actors in this space. And from that we came up with an innovation system map, which idea was really a graphical representation of the ecosystem in Kenya when it comes to cooking services.
One is the level of awareness on the negative impacts of the way we cook traditionally. The second one for me is also the government policies. We lack some guidelines, some policies, some framework on how to move this sector forward.
We did an innovation histories exercise, so trying to trace how this map has evolved over time, to identify the major events and processes that have occurred as early as the 70s to date that can inform our understanding on how cooking services in Kenya are evolving. The idea is if we understand we have the historical perspective towards transitions in cooking, we can then think about how to induce the transition, because mostly the drivers tend to remain the same. The dynamics and the mechanisms also tend to remain the same.
The government should probably see ways on how they can be able to reduce those taxes that are on the power usage, because if you look at, let's say if you buy tokens worth 1,500, 500 of it is going towards taxes. You're only getting worth 1,000 shillings of units.
For example, in Tanzania now, the previous regime was all about campaigning for the natural gas that is mined in the southern part of Tanzania. But now the energy sector has now shifted the focus to the hydro system, and we are now constructing a huge hydro power plant to serve the nation. So no one is talking about this natural gas. So the energy sector itself, sustainability, depends on the political will of that particular time.
What I got from this exercise today was really, in the entire value chain, we needed to identify what critical points we needed to intervene to bring the change we want.
I think both exercises have turned out to be better than we could have hoped. I am amazed in particular at the PINS map. I mean, it's very detailed. There's a lot of actors on there. We have lots of information about how they interact with each other. So that is a fantastic start to the research phase of the project.